voice. Bad time to lose your voice. With so many people to meet, so many interviews to do. Day 3 and we missed the morning keynote. Started at 8 o'clock. I have no intention of reaching the venue at 8 o'clock. We'll be there by 10:30. I think the first meeting I have is with Carlos Gil. Pretty impressive guy. I've been seeing his climb over the last few years. He's been consistently putting himself out there, meeting the right people, speaking at the right places. Full respect for the gentleman. And I hope to then meet Pat Flynn, John Lee Dumas, and some of the other guys. Should be an interesting day. And then today again we go to the same restaurant at the same time for a different meetup. 20 different influencers. So it's all about meeting different people, getting their perspectives and making connections with people. That's how business is done. You can't really put a finger on what you're going to get out of this, but as long as my voice works out fine, I think it should be a pretty good day.
You know, a lot of folks have known me and they've come to learn about me over the last couple of years as being a Snapchat thought leader, but you know, let's face it, it's no secret that Snapchat isn't as popular in 2018 as it was in 15 and 16. So I've made a pivot away from Snapchat, and now I'm creating more content on YouTube. So you can check out my channel, which is Carlos Gil TV. Also, I'm on Instagram. Carlos Gil 83 is my channel there. And for me, it's about engaging with the community. And I don't call it my community because it's not my community, it's the community. It's a large community out there, and really that community is for everyone to engage with and for everyone to consume their content. A lot of creators and thought leaders out there, they always call it my tribe or my community, and the reality is that none of us own these social networks, none of us own these platforms. It's up to us to leverage them as tools to form relationships. Just like you and I have formed a relationship, I've been able to form relationships with countless individuals out there. So I look at these tools, whether it's Instagram that's really hot in the moment, or YouTube, or Snapchat when it was really hot. I look at these as tools just to meet people. And the more people I meet means the more people I'm able to potentially impact, and even vice versa, people impact myself.
Now you can see why the whole world descends upon San Diego, because the best and the about to be best marketers from all over the world are here currently, and the energy is just unbelievable. Tyler, what's new?
What's new? What's new?
Your podcast, your interviews, you're getting in touch with these big relationships all over the world. That's been going great. We all see that. So
yeah. This year's all about collaboration, man. The past 5 years that I've spent doing interviews, doing podcasts, going to conferences, all those relationships are now friendships, and so
5 years.
Yeah, it didn't happen overnight, man.
So it takes that much time.
I've been at this. The first podcast interview I did was like 5 years ago.
Wow! And also, you're investing a lot of your own money to go for conferences.
Yeah. It's funny because for like, you know, pretty much up until these past couple of years, my wife would always be like, Tyler, what are you doing? What are you doing? What's all this blogging? What's all this podcasting? What is like why are you even doing that? And I was selling real estate when I was doing all that stuff, right? And that stuff never made any money, but then I kept at it for a few years, and then all of a sudden all those relationships turned into opportunities, turned into partnerships, turned into working with Thinkific. And so this year, it's just like...
So that's how you got into Thinkific?
Because Greg was on my podcast a year before I started working with Thinkific.
That is a real life case study on how to get a opportunity with one of Vancouver's fastest growing companies.
Yeah.
Just through a podcast.
podcasting's been amazing, man. I haven't found a better way to connect with people, because you can talk to people from anywhere in the world, and then when you see them in person, you're not a stranger. So you start the relationship using technology, using your laptop from home or whatever. But then when you get to a place like this and you see them in real life, you're in the club. You know each other already. So it's like it just makes the relationship even stronger.
So what's next? How are you going to up the game now?
So now the challenge I'm having is, before my challenge would be like, what can I do? Like, what's possible? Like, what should be my next move? Now the challenge is, because of all these people that I've built relationships with, there are now so many doors and potential paths to go down. It's like, how do you pick? How do you pick like what's next and prioritize like what's next? Because for any idea I have, anything I want to pursue or just put a feeler out, see if there's like a demand for that, I can just pick up my phone and talk to a few people, and all of a sudden there's 5 people that are willing to do something. It's like, gosh. So now the problem was like, okay, which, who and what and when,
Oh, that's an interesting challenge.
Yeah.
So finally I got to a pharmacy and they said it seems like an infection, and they don't give antibiotics off the counter. So I'm getting getting one of these just to feel better. I got the medicine and I'm feeling 10% better. 2 nights in a row at the Bandar. Apparently a very popular Persian restaurant in the middle of San Diego. So yeah, last day of the conference. Actually not the last day, there's another great party tomorrow and there's another great party the day after. But I think I'm done. A lot of honey and warm water helped my throat. I think I'm back in the reckoning. The best part about conferencing is the relationship, the networks that you build over time, the friends that you build, the relationships that you build. It was amazing. Thank you to Tyler, thank you to Rob, Colin, Riley. The Thinkific team is just amazing. They make things they go above and beyond to make things special for others. Thank you guys, I Thinkific. And a special shout out to Kristen Vasquez, the silent man behind the camera. He's been relentlessly following me last 3 days, making sure that these vlogs come out okay. So if you like them, here is his handle right here. You must follow him. He's one of the best videographers in this part of the world.